sparks, have people talking, but I don't think he'll ever be that guy that people are like, oh my God, I'm picking up Mac Jones. Like, not from the beginning of the year, like when Mac Jones and the Patriots were like one of the top teams, like in PYTs. Yeah, Malik Willis. Stat line's crazy. That's a little disappointing. All right, good luck, everyone. Before I start blabbering about football for a second. All right, what's going on, everyone? Today we are doing 22-23 Panini NBA Hoops, 10 box PYT 5. We have A. Paul with the Nuggets, A. Schultz, Bulls, A. Wiseboy, Celtics, B. Cooley, Trailblazers, Brent, Knicks, Ethan, Grizzlies, Gravity, Pistons, Jamie and Phillip with the Timberwolves and Mavericks. K. Tomp, Suns, Clippers, Sixers, Jazz, MC Mercado, Hawks, Meth with the Magic, Mayashi with the Bucks, Norman with the Raptors, Kings, Packers with the Heat, Palboards, Lakers, Filthy with the Pacers, Arlaporga, Pelicans, Robert Mendoza, Rockets, Warriors, Scott Olson, Cavaliers, SH Spurs, Sky Sports with the Thunder and Hornets. T. St. Clair is going to finish it out with the Nets and the Wizards. Good luck to everyone. I know. Did you at least get him in like Donruss Elite? Like his like out of 4.99 rookies? I feel like that's you were probably buying them then, right? Donruss Elite? No. It's probably like the only early product I could think of that he was in. That's like not Niner uniform. He's in a combine. Sochin, Redback. Damn. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I didn't own it, and I've never owned a Brock Purdy autograph or even a numbered card. You know, you're staring at it like when Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt. I was staring at these cards at like $25. Like it was hard to justify it. But I guess now like he was he's all over the collegiate stuff, and I'm sitting there like, am I gonna pay $25 for a Brock Purdy Iowa State Youth Explosion Select autograph? I couldn't justify it. I actually could not justify it. I told myself I could pay 15 since it's my home team, but 25 seemed a little steep. With Jimmy Garoppolo rolling too, he was rolling for a second. Isaiah Stewart, Redback. Luke Tavares, 2022. Suns, Cal Bridges. There's a Keegan Murray base. Sochin. Paulo. Ty, Washington. Purple Luke Kennard. Jalen Green, Prime Twine. Ty, Washington. Yeah, at this point, right? Everyone's like, oh, it's Purdy's job. 199 Spurs, Joe Wieskamp. I'm not too sure of it. Where's my guy Shazzy at? He's got to back me up now. Zero Gravity Hollow of Andrew Wiggins. I'm not too sure yet. It's not his job, but at the same time, that one pass, I gotta say, that one pass, Jaden Ivey, that Brandon Ayuk did not catch in the end zone, that little run around Mahomes looking play, ooh, had me out of my seat. Chet Holmgren. Bam Adebayo out of 99 for the Heat. Like, who is going to, like... There was a time, I will say, I can show you guys receipts. There was a time where I told my friend that I thought Brock Purdy looked really good in preseason. Jaden Ivey. Chet Holmgren. Hollow. I said it kind of reminded me of... Well, it's not similar. I mean, it's not really similar, but the fact that RG3 Kirk Cousins thing back in the day. Yeah, exactly. He is undersized too. He doesn't look like he's 6 foot, by the way. No offense to him. I'm not even 6 foot. 2022, Jason Tatum. So I can't talk. There's Nembard. I like him. Laravia. And Spencer Dinwiddie for the Mavericks. NBA Hoops Inc. autograph. Zion, Wendell Moore, and LeBron. Exactly, RG&E. It kind of reminds me of it, but the difference is that RG3 and Kirk Cousins were drafted in the same draft. But it kind of reminds me of like a day 3 pick. I think Kirk Cousins was a 4th round pick though, so obviously there's not that many. Ooh, Gardner Minshew. I was also talking to someone about that. I think I was talking to Ty. I was like, it kind of reminds me of a Minshew. Like, man, he made that game look competitive, though. The Eagles and Cowboys game. That was actually a very competitive, surprisingly competitive game. So, yeah, I agree with you. Some team that's going to be waiting out on someone. He's good. As much as they lost that game, he kept them in the game, though. Oh, yeah. I know, man. Argini. Red of Keegan Murray. Red back. Nice. It's unfortunate, though. But it ended up Alex Caruso, red back. He ended up being a hell of an announcer, though. A reporter. So, I like him in his job that he has right now. Also, he just had a baby recently. He was, like, on the field, too. If anyone saw that video, it's kind of funny. There's a Chet. And Darius Baisley out of 99 for the Thunder. Ja Morant. Keegan Murray for the Kings. Purple of Greg Brown. Koloko. $199 Mark Williams for the Hornets. I think he was a lottery pick. We'll see. I think it's going to be very interesting. These playoffs are really going to determine some of these teams' futures. I mean, that's always how it is every year, but like the Niners, like Purple Markkanen. What if Purdy does really bad? Like, I'm just like devil's advocate here. Like, what if Purdy does really bad? Like he just 2022 Jalen Brunson, like they need him to put. Oh, really? That's cool. It's cool raining. It's Awesome. Luka. Jabari Smith for the Rockets. Will it go to training camp then? Benedict Mathurin now playing. Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, well, is there some sort of possibility that Trey Lance does have a shot at the starting job next season? Because I thought he did. I still think he does. Jaden Ivey. Yeah. It would be Paulo. And $9.99 Bam Adebayo. And I just personally think that is true. Man. It's like, is there a scenario where Trey Lance gets that opportunity? What if he looks amazing? Like, he looks, or maybe I'm just maybe I'm just wishing for a prayer to throwing up a prayer. Jason Williams, ink auto for the Kings. We got to look at advanced stats. I'm curious as to know how Purdy is, his stats without McCaffrey are. Yeah, that is true. It's fair. Maybe I'm just so sad that I have so much invested in Trey Lance right now. I mean, he was the man of the hour back in the preseason. Like, when he threw that pass, it was like in the first game. Oh, you said Pete Carroll, Carmelo. I don't know if the Niners would trade interdivision. I think they would shoot themselves in the foot if they did that. It's tough though. Like, how many other teams? I saw a rumor about Trey Lance to the Texans for a second-round pick. Like, it's kind of sad we'd have to give up after 2 seasons like that. But I did see that. Well, you gotta wonder. Niners get a valuable pick this year. I'm not saying anywhere near the number 1 to 5 pick, but like a second-round pick, like, is that, would you even want to let go of Trey Lance at that point? Is your pride in the way, or like something? We're really gonna the front office is gonna be tested this year. It's gonna be interesting. Jalen Suggs out of 199. Tua would be cool to have as a backup, I must say. But will the numbers will line up because they're both first rounders, I guess. Jabari Smith, nice. It's not the foil though. Of course. Hey, they were egging me on to do that last year, or like not last year, like a couple hours ago. Why did I say last year? Blake Wesley purple for the Spurs. I don't think he has much of a salary, but I can say I think. Ooh, Saints. That's a good one. You think the Steelers would go for him? Man, that's a tough one, actually. $4.99, Jason Tatum, road to the finals. They signed Pickett, but Pickett wasn't anything outstanding. Or not signed, they drafted him. Jaden Ivey. Chet Holmgren, Terry, Jokic, and LeBron purple. Like, what are the possible Trey Lance destinations? I wonder what he's thinking right now. I just got here. Jabari Smith. 2022, Jokic rode to the finals there. And hoopla, Jokic. Spark plugs of Shy. Oh, really, Rainin? Nice. It's a long break. Paulo Banchero. Now playing. It's a fairly long break. Oh my god, my favorite, Anton Jameson. Anton Jameson. Hot signatures. Warriors. My guy right there. Anton Jameson. All right. Where's Derek Carr go? There's a lot. This quarterback carousel is going to be crazy, to be honest. Hypnotize, hollow of Jalen Green. Io DeSunmu out of 199 for the Bulls. Yeah, no, that's true, Edward. I think anybody might... I think someone's going to get a steal this offseason. Jang. Paulo Banchero. If Trey Lance ends up moving this offseason, I think whoever is getting him is getting a legit quarterback with a lot of things you can't coach. That I'm not saying. Yeah, I think it's going to be Tom Brady to the Raiders. I don't know what C-Rad thinks of that, but that's my guess. If he wants to stay big market, Niners are obviously probably not going to roll with him. Or he's always been linked to the Niners. I don't see it happening. He's already been to Florida. Vegas seems just like an intriguing option, you know. Money-wise. Legacy-wise, you're going to a pretty storied team. Appreciate it, Rainin. There's going to be a lot of teams without quarterbacks this I'm going down all of them. Cardinals, potentially. With Cliff Kingsbury out. Potentially a new quarterback for the Cardinals. Ravens don't need one. Bills don't need one. Falcons, potentially, because they only have Ritter and Mariota. Panthers, potentially. Probably not potentially. Most likely going to grab a quarterback. My guess is the draft. I think they're going to draft someone. Bengals don't need one. Bears most likely are not going to even talk quarterback position. Browns. I think they're going to see what they got with Deshaun Watson next year with the full season. Plus, they gave him that contract. I don't think they're going to even think about it. Cowboys, no. Broncos, my opinion. I don't. As much as Russell Wilson did bad. You said Lamar is gone? Appreciate it, Edward. That's what I'm saying. I appreciate anyone who's just coming in, talking, chatting it up. Doesn't matter if you bought in or not. It's always a pleasure having anybody in the breaks. Redback, Allen Iverson in the breaks. And breaks doesn't mean the actual physical breaks. Yeah. Packers, potentially. Gosh, do they even know what they got with Jordan Love yet? His value is he's still a little valuable in cards at least. You don't think you don't think they're paying him? Man, but they look terrible. They don't look good with They don't look good with Chet. They don't look good with oh man. It'll be crazy if Lamar moves. That might be Patrick Baldwin. If he goes to the Patriots, oh man, that's crazy. Patrick Baldwin purple. Texans are gonna need a quarterback. Colts are gonna need a quarterback. Ty Washington. Keegan Murray. It's gonna be a mistake if they let go of Lamar. Franchise QB for sure. Jason Tatum. Obviously, the AFC is literally controlled by the Chiefs. But hopefully that changes this year. Hopefully someone... Yeah, Jordan Love still has value. It's very surprising. I think they're not... I don't know. I don't know how high they are on him. Road to the Finals 2022, Jason Tatum. A lot of Celtics numbered. Paulo Banchero. He might. He's just been disappointing. But I'm a big Nico Collins guy, to be honest. I like him. I think he might have needed one more year of like development, and he'll be able to do. Ooh, Warriors coming up. Jabari Smith. Wow, Warriors. Hot signatures. Mac McClung in a Lakers uni. It is Warriors, though. He's going to be in the dunk contest. Warriors killing it right now. Yeah, it could be a late bloomer for sure. Out of 75, Moses Moody. The Warriors. Rams, are they going to they're probably not going to do nothing at the quarterback position, right? Jabari Smith and a Keon Johnson out of 199. Jaguars obviously not going to do anything. I'm going down the list of NFL teams right now. We're almost halfway. Vikings, I think they're doing just fine with Kirk right now. Chiefs aren't going to do anything. Saints most likely will be in the market. Raiders in the market. With the success of the Giants so far, I don't think the Giants will. But I know they've always tossed around the idea. Right. Chargers are not. Obviously, Raiders are going to change their quarterback. Eagles won't. Dolphins potentially could. I don't know if you could necessarily trust Tua with all those injuries. Alec Burks, Redback, Pistons. The Jets are actually Patriots are next. Yeah, they might go for someone. Niners. I guess it's Purdy time. I guess it's Purdy. Seahawks. Geno played well this season. Never know. I think they're gonna go for the future though. They might let Geno throw for one more. Man. It'll be interesting. Bucks are for sure probably in the market unless they think Kyle Trask is the guy. Steelers had Pickett last year, so probably not. Commanders are probably in the market, and Titans could be in the market. Jets in the market, so I mean Jets could potentially be in the market with how much Zach has fooled us. But maybe one of these teams is for sure gonna have too much pride and hold on to their QB for one more year. Rui, Redback, Wizards. How about them Warriors getting a dub today? Warriors got a dub. I think Curry dropped like 40. Crazy. Actually crazy. Good break for the Warriors so far. Class action foil of Andrew Nembhard. There you go, Rainin. Roddy. Paulo, and we do have an auto. It's going to the Hawks. John Collins. There you go. John Collins. Oh. Yeah. No, Zach could definitely... I mean, he's already... It's sad. It's so sad. They fizzled out so fast. LaMelo. Prime Twine. Curry. Yep, speaking of Curry. Yep, he did. Bojan. It's weird seeing him with an arm sleeve, though. Jaden Ivey. Beauchamp. I didn't know that. Chet. What, like these? 2022 Curry? Because it's crazy, because I'm pretty sure I still have the older ones. But is it certain years out of 199 James Harden? Oh, those are harder to find for sure. I'm sure that's probably why, but I mean, out of 99 would be like... It's weird. Yeah, it's weird, but... O'Shea Brissett. Kind of understandable. I don't know. To be honest, it's definitely odd. Not Pelicans, Suns. 2022 Chris Paul. Yeah, the night. It's gotta be. It's like all about the photo sometimes. I haven't seen that at 99 actually. I'm gonna have to look after. D'Angelo Russell, speaking of the Warriors. Remember when we fleeced the Timberwolves for Andrew Wiggins? Paulo. Oh, nice. Jaden Ivey. Oh, Edward, if you're disappointed, you can add me to that too. I have a bunch of redemptions that I'm waiting on. It is. Fame is. The guy, like, is literally... I mean, he's the same guy as in high school. Except the only reason why he's winning is because he's good individually. But Hornets are never going to be anything if LaMelo is the lone star. You need LaMelo. Like, imagine LaMelo on the Warriors. That would have been crazy. How exciting and how much he would have been. His cards probably would have been expensive. I know they didn't need him, but kind of looking back and knowing who we actually got in James Wiseman, it's something to think about. Red, Jalen Green, red back. Oh, that's Clay. But would it have changed our trajectory? That's all I was gonna say, Michael. There was an inkling of me that was gonna say Halliburton, because Halliburton was also in the conversation. I know. Why is Giannis keeping all the cards? That's another thing. That's another thing. Yeah, Halliburton though, he is amazing, man. That guy is good. Yeah, sometimes you'll see like some of the cards that, like, Giannis has a pretty like hefty collection of himself. He never did. It's the sad thing about LaMelo. He never really cared about that stuff. You can see there's a video of him. He literally did not high five a single person. Like when all the kids were trying to get a high five from him. Spurs, Doug McDermott, Dougie McBuckets. There's Monty Jang we got next. Jaden Ivey and Anthony Edwards City. Yeah, it's weird. Giannis keeps a lot of his cards. And I don't think he's buying them either. I don't want to make up any rumor, but he hasn't really talked about. Yeah. I have one of his. I think he has like some of his immaculate stuff, right? I remember seeing a photo of all the stuff that he had. 2022, Pascal Siakam for the Raptors. Road to the finals, which they never even made the finals, so. Or not last year, but you get what I'm saying. They did make the finals, but not that year. But I get it. I get it. Everybody's on the road to the finals and the playoffs. Paulo. Magic. Benedict Mathurin and Baisley out of 199. Jabari Smith. Yeah. I feel you, Rainin. It's definitely disappointing. Like Durant. I don't think I've gotten any Giannis redemptions, but yeah, that's like the only way that he'll But you know what? He has so much. But here's the thing. I bet you he's thinking, I got so much money, I'm good. 2022 Giannis. His dad is not helping the issue either. Speaking of Giannis, there's a Giannis card. Chet. Dad's not a good advocate of certain things in their life. Also, what is LiAngelo doing nowadays? Wow, Magic. Autograph. Hot signatures. Franz Wagner. Not a rookie auto, but a second year. Pretty nice. I don't think rehab's... I don't know if it's enough. Luka Sparkplugs. I don't know if it's enough to make him change. You know, you like... Not to talk about, like... I know that his, like... Because I watched the Ball family a lot. I know his mom was going through some things. You know, you would think some of those situations would make him take, like, Ball seriously. You know? I mean, not that he's not taking basketball seriously, but I think that, like, from a individual standpoint, he's taking it seriously, but from, like a media outsider, you know, like people, how he's viewed, I don't think he still cares about, you know. But, you know, with some athletes, it's always going to be like that. I don't think you're ever going to see LaMelo do, I don't think he's going to turn a leaf for a while until he realizes that he's good, but he's not good enough to win championship by himself. And just because he has his brothers on his team doesn't mean they're gonna be the Chino Hills. Which, mind you, it wasn't exactly, Edward. Exactly. That team didn't just have them three. They had Onyeka too. Onyeka ended up being a top 10 pick, so. And Onyeka's legit too. The team was star-studded. Plus, if you're literally running your team through a very offensively centric 3 players, like, I don't know. And their brothers. And their dad. Yeah, money definitely makes them. It's an ego boost. It's an ego boost. Malik Monk. Red. A lot of athletes, unfortunately. There are athletes out there that are better than others, but obviously we know that LaMelo is probably not the only LaMelo out there, right? Christian Braun, probably someone in every draft that's kind of like that kind of slips under the rug because they're not high profile. Ryan Rollins, 99, Warriors. Caleb Houston. There you go, Robert. We're gonna need to figure that out. We need an ego boost. We need something big for you in the days to come. Christian Braun. Purple. There's Jaden Ivey. Hoopla. Jokic. 199. Tim Hardaway Jr. Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren. I think everybody wants a nice little ego boost. Yeah, Triple B's was a terrible idea. 2022, Desmond Bane, Grizzlies. That's why you see a lot of athletes there for sure. They're probably all up in those clubs and everything. I bet you if there was a Vegas team, that team would be losing every single game. Rookie auto for the Heat, Nikola Jovic. Nice. Hot signatures. If there was a Vegas team. And luckily it ain't a Vegas showcase to showcase the NBA players. It's a summer league. So, you know, those guys are there determined to try to make it. Cade Cunningham. Hypnotize. Foil. $9.99 Bam Adebayo. Road to the finals. Paulo Banchero. Oh my God! If they are expanding into Vegas, that who are they? Is it going to be Vegas and Seattle? Benedict Mathurin, Dyson Daniels, now playing, and CP3. Only way I'm accepting an expansion. It's not even my decision, but I need the Supersonics back. I need to see the Supersonics back. It's probably gonna be a few years, right? I don't think it's like. It's probably gonna take a few years, right? If they're actually considering that, they better bring back the Seattle Supersonics. Ooh, imagine KD back in that jersey. You know he about to move there. You know he'd make that move. Probably wants to get away from Kyrie now. So does it look like Zion and Wembanyama are going to be teammates next year? Is that what it's looking like? And there's a chance. I heard there's a chance this year. Whoever gets Wembanyama, oh my God. I can't wait until 23-24 products come out. Karl-Anthony Towns red back. You know, everybody right now is like, "Oh, I'm going to buy Wembanyama when it comes out." Well, if everybody else is saying that, there's no way everybody's going to be able to. It's going to be expensive. Kyrie is something else, man. I think, honestly, people overhyped that the final shot that he made. Jalen Williams at 99, Thunder. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm not saying that, but we also had a debate in the shipping department and everybody actually while we were standing there. Giannis Hoopla, foil. Would you take Kyrie or would you take AD? Would you take the guy who's hurt but is an 8-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA first team when he's healthy? Or would you take Kyrie? The guy who kind of, I'm not saying got carried, but he was the second fiddle to LeBron. Yeah, he has rings, but it's a tough one. I picked AD because there's not a lot of ADs out there. Keegan Murray. Robert Covington, 199, Clippers. And I'm thinking without rings, like rings aside, like Paulo. It's an interesting debate though. Jalen Williams now playing foil for the Thunder. Laravia. AD. Yeah. AD. AD breaks your heart, but when he's healthy, he's really good. He's really good, but Mathurin now playing. $9.99. Is that Max Strus? Heat. He doesn't. That is the one thing that's holding him up. He doesn't really. Jabari Smith. Don't worry. Everybody is mixed about him here. I think a lot more people are leaning towards AD here. But you know Ty isn't. Dalen Terry, hot signatures, rookie auto for the Bulls. It's a hard one. Ty said Kyrie all day. Said, did you not see the shot that he made in the finals? I said, I did. But I think it would have been a lot tougher of a time in the finals if I saw AD and LeBron on the Cavs. I know that's unrealistic, but Paulo Banchero now playing. I don't know. I'm scared about that. We wouldn't have been able to rebound against them. 2022. Harden. I'm talking about like Cavs Warriors days. I'm not talking about Kevon Looney the GOAT right now. Kevon Looney's a GOAT. What can I say? Jaden Ivey. Chet Holmgren. I would be thoroughly sad if Kevon Looney ever leaves us. Two more boxes. Good luck, everyone. That's also true. With all the antics, I think I'd pick AD. With all of Kyrie's antics, I don't know if I could. PJ Tucker, red back for the Sixers. Two more boxes and we're out of here. Good luck, y'all. It's tough because then you lose their value, right? Would you trade him? But then what team is going to want to trade for him? It's kind of... can't say it's Harden, but there's not a lot of teams that are going to trade for Harden. As much as he's a good player, kind of. Great shooter. But can also be, I don't know. Harden's a tough one, too. He looked really good when he was a Thunder. Like, I missed that Harden day. But when he became, like, that #1 star for a team, I didn't really like him. I'm sure a lot of people can agree with that. Well, especially that year he played with Chris Paul on the Rockets. That was a terrible year. 2022, Pascal Siakam for the Raptors. Curry. Keegan Murray. Russell Westbrook. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Like you miss the days when he wasn't just relevant like that, man. You're like, Russell Westbrook's a legitimately good player. Like, don't get me wrong, he looks kind of like he has his moments, but Jaden Ivey, I'm not sold on him. It's kind of sad how these players fizzle out. Giannis 2022. Road to the finals for the Bucks. Chet Holmgren for the Thunder. Out of 25, Prime Twine, Devin Booker. Probably would have been, I mean, that would have been a better 3, right, than Curry, Clay, and Draymond. Not probably. Ooh, nice. Timberwolves are going to get an autograph of Karl Anthony Towns. Would have been a really good matchup right there. Warriors and Thunder. It is true. Too many egos on one team. Would have never worked, but or it might have worked on the court, but like everybody's gonna want their everybody would have wanted their time. 199, Dwayne Wade for the Heat. Jalen Duren, Jason Tatum hypnotize, foil. Because they think they're the best. Jaden Ivey, they think that they run it. It's just how it goes with the NBA. I mean, wish we would be able to read into those people's minds. Marjon Beauchamp for the Bucks, purple. Chris Duarte, purple. That's 75. Not Jason Tatum. LaMelo Ball. Speaking of ecos, there was a Jason Tatum before. Dalen Terry, foil. We got next. One more box, guys. Luka. That man, Jalen Brunson's doing so well now for the Knicks. Bet you the Mavs miss him like crazy. Should have matched. Should have matched. Jalen Brunson's good. All right, last box. He was in Luka's year too. He was a lot of people. Well, I watched him in high school, so I was excited when he came to the NBA. But I didn't think he was going to be that great. I just thought he was undersized, etc. But he's been doing well. More than just well. He's been doing great, actually. All right, we're sold out of everything tonight. This is the last break. This is the last box of the break. It's gonna take me a little bit to move. Darius Garland is great. Pick up his color prism, guys. He doesn't have autographs. He's Upper Deck exclusive, so his color prisms are gonna be good. They're gonna be probably what everybody's trying to grab. Red, Contavious. Oh yeah. Giannis logos. Ooh. Yeah, iMac. I'll be doing 1 and 2. PYTs 1 and 2. So that will be fun. Impeccable PYT 1. Case PYT 1. Gonna have some breaks that day for sure. It's like a loaded release week, so it's gonna be fun. Ooh. No autos. Damn. Alright, this one I will put a pack in a UPC. Kenny Lofton, $1.99. Impeccable's coming out same day. Wednesday. Let me get a UPC real quick. That Lofton. I'll go and sleeve it. It is all on Wednesday. It's all on Wednesday. Scheduled, at least, to come out on Wednesday. It's crazy. Paulo. Benedict Mathurin. Cade Cunningham, Prime Twine. Foil. Jabari Smith. Josh Minot. Purple for Minnesota. EJ Liddell. It's a loaded release week. Kind of crazy. Jaylen Brown, $1.99. Jabari Smith. Jalen Duren, Anthony Davis, and a throwback Kawhi Leonard. Jovic. (2022) Marcus Smart, Celtics. Peyton Watson, Walker Kessler now playing. Chet. Jaden Ivey. Ooh, that's sick. Autograph. Last one of the break. Hot signatures. Tyrese Halliburton. Pacers. Congrats, y'all. D-Book. Jalen Williams and a jaw out of 99 for the Grizzlies. Keegan Murray. Jovic. Koloko. And a Giannis Hoopla. All right, guys. That will wrap it up. 10 autographs. Halliburton for the Pacers. Karl-Anthony Towns for the Wolves. Dalen Terry, Bulls. Jovic, Heat. Franz for the Magic. John Collins for the Hawks. Mac McClung for the Warriors and Jameson for the Warriors. Jason Williams for the Kings and Dinwiddie for the Mavs. There were some nice autos. Not a lot of the quote-unquote filler autos were actually pretty decent. Halliburton, I would say McClung was a very interesting one. He actually does sell, so John Collins isn't bad. He's pretty good. Franz. Yeah, all right, guys. Appreciate